I wonder what happened. That's just too many cops for it just to be an accident.
However you want to perceive it, you will perceive it. You will find any reason to believe anything you want to believe. If that's the case, that's how it is. Homie's just recording it. no, like that ass, like it's just not. And all the celebrities will fucking do it.
With auto. Walk sign is on the left. Auto.
Why is all this blocked off? Alright, we're doing a countdown here. So I see 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cars on this side. He's talking about psychology. Let's listen to him.
For some weird reason, like English, I fucked up by doing that. I should not have done that, bro. Like it fucked me over. Like no, because I fucked up my English, which was my easiest class. My normal,
The grades or whatever.
the D in English class. And then all of a sudden now,
So I counted 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 here. That says VTA on it. I'm not concerned. Good, how are you? Do you know what happened?
Yeah, there was a big sideshow thing going on.
Oh, a sideshow thing?
So, yeah, so I heard you could see the turnout right here.
Oh, man.
So I heard it and I was down that way. And you know how you just hear a skid and then normally it's done?
Yeah.
This just kept going
Yeah.
and going and going. And then it would stop and then go again and go again. So they were doing turns through the...
Yeah, I see the skid marks here now. Yeah.
And then the cops showed up and everybody went, but they got one car over there and then, but I think you saw the truck, right?
I didn't.
I think it was this guy driving. If it's this guy driving, he obviously was friends with the cops.
I mean, this is not usual. It's absolutely not usual.
He's like, and I saw him shake like a brother shake, and he's like, COVID, you don't, nobody's touching anything.
I mean, this
It's
is.
a cop with somebody that they're going to arrest. So the truck was going, it was right here, it was going the wrong way. So I thought, thought that was the DUI until I came back. I went back over there, and then I came back over here, and now they're like, see?
I'm definitely gonna see you.
That's white privilege right there.
Oh, that's
That's blue privilege.
that's some kind of privilege I am not familiar with.
That's blue privilege right there. These are later. These are
He-
blue blood.
He's
somebody.
yeah, or I mean, he could just the cops could be just
No,
extremely nice.
no.
I-
Not after responding to a sideshow, man. They're towing cars. They towed his truck then, right? That doesn't make sense. So I don't think it's his car. He just walked up. Or he's on a ride along. See, look, look, he knows everything.
That's just not something that happens in San Jose.
Oh, oh, yeah, you're right. If you go back east, it's a really small town.
Yeah.
Hey, we out?
It's a local celebrity here. For sure.
He's somebody's kid. He's a cop's kid. Or he's an off-duty cop. He looks too rough.
Yeah, he looks too rough to be anything law enforcement.
He's related. He's giving them all inside the family handshakes. Drug handshake. Like
Oh
the
man.
Bloods of the Crips.
Oh man. That's something I'm not used
So
to.
anyway, I didn't think it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And then it kept going and going, and then I heard the sirens and I rushed up here. But I got here right after all the cars, basically all the cars went by me as I was coming up.
Do you usually record cops?
No, I just walking
Oh. Cause I do.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
First Man Audits.
First Man Audits. I don't know if I run that one, but I have all.
Yeah, mine's not. It's not big. I really don't promote
Just
it.
like it sounds. First, F-I-R-S-T.
Yeah, First Man.
First Man, one word.
No, it's space.
First Space Man Audit, or Space Audit.
Yeah,
Okay.
audits. Yeah,
Audits. All right, I'll find you.
yeah. First Man Audits.
I'll find you. I'll go home.
You'll see it.
probably have like 50.
Auditors, right? Yeah, auditors are cool as hell. I mean,
I like watching them too.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I watched Tom Zebra, I think, in the very beginning. I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
was one of the ones.
Earlier, James Freeman,
James Freeman's got us too.
badass, right? There's this freaking another one. Madison Audits.
Madison Audits is big.
Yeah.
I like him too. He's smart. Well, he's
Yeah,
a cop.
he's ex-cop. Exactly, he's an ex-cop. So, it's
Horace
pretty good.
Sharp,
But they're all way in the East Coast.
San Joaquin Transparency.
That's a good one. He cusses a lot. He really gets on the yeah. San Joaquin, and then
his kids. He's got two sons.
that are doing it with him. Yeah.
I watched one with his son. He was driving in a black.
There's
Either a Charger or a Challenger.
there's this other one, Chula County.
Chula?
Chula County or Chula County, I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, Tulare.
Tulare County, yeah.
I
So,
think he's part of them too.
yeah, he's the one that's really picks. You too, yeah, you too. He's the one that really like picks on them. Like, I
No,
mean,
but he might be the one you're talking about. I'm talking about. But he's tied to San Joaquin.
Yeah, yeah,
somehow.
yeah, they're-
Nephew or son or whatever.
or they do audits together or something like that.
But he's driving in a Challenger or a Charger. Gets pulled over. Doesn't have insurance. Registration's expired. Right?
No way, San Joaquin.
Yeah.
I have not seen this. I haven't seen it,
It's a couple. It's enough that the car should be towed.
and he does not get
And
towed.
they're telling him they're going to tow it.
Yeah.
And then they must figure out who he is.
Yeah.
And then they let him go, which blew me the fuck away because you never see that. Usually they retaliate.
They do.
So you're like, holy shit.
But then sometimes, like, San Joaquin and them have so many lawsuits against the PD that instead of retaliating, they're like, okay, we'll do you, like,
Letting him go.
yeah, we'll do you a favor if you were more.
I don't even think it's that. I think they're just afraid of him.
They're just afraid of.
They know how bad they're going to look on film, right? Look at the cop showed up right here, and the guy's like, the good news is they left us alone and they didn't fuck with us.
Yeah. They usually do fuck with
it.
it.
Have a good night.
They usually do fuck with me. You should see one of my recent ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. Some of them don't, but some of them are still so cocky, and they use this officer safety code. And I'm like, hey, as an auditor, it is my job to actually be able to fully hear and see you. And then they do this officer safety code that says that the officer gets to decide whether they feel safe or not.
And the Supreme Court says it's 10 feet.
So that's what I told him. I told him it's 10 feet. I told him the Supreme Court says it's 10 feet, and that's what I told him. And he's like, "Oh, the case law does not state that." I was like, "Man." No. And then they put the red tape out, which I respect. If you put the red tape out, put the red tape out. Don't. Yeah, it's on my channel, First Man Audits, but it's very small, and then.
That's cool. I'll get on there. Have you sent any clips to those guys?
I haven't, but
keep transparency.
See, he will promote me.
Well, every time he puts somebody out, I go in and register.
Yeah.
I follow.
Yeah.
Do a video or whichever one you got.
Yeah.
And he'll go, this is an auditor, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, after this video, go subscribe. I go right to your page. And
after you subscribe,
you see them, they start off at like 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
And then they're at 15,000.
Yeah, I initially was not promoting, and then I hired a marketing manager to promote a bit for me. So it got me 1,000 subscribers. But the thing is, it's not as real as the real followers,
Not me.
Yeah, exactly.
I should be one of your subscribers.
Yeah, so please, definitely. And once you subscribe, shoot me at I don't know, comment or something.
Yeah, my name's Rich.
Rich, yeah. First Man Audits is simple.
So are you mostly just focused on the cops?
Public safety.
Are you going to any of the buildings?
I'm not doing I'm doing mainly cop watches right now, and public safety related stuff. But yeah, I do plan on going into post offices.
I'd go to the federal, go to the state building and the federal buildings. And the
no, so they don't let you go into the courthouse. They won't let you go in there with a camera. The police station, I was able to go in with a camera because I guess Bay Area Transparency and other people have already busted.
Have you seen Bay Area Transparency?
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah. You spanked him.
But Bay Area Transparency gotten his ass beat by South San Francisco. Have you seen that one?
No, was that new?
No, that was a while back. He actually got roughed up by them. And then,
I look for that.
Yeah, Bay Area Transparency, South San Francisco. Yeah.
So it was funny. I'm glad you're here because I was sitting over there filming and I was like, all of these cop cars here.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one filming them. So this is why they can get away with it. Even though they got all these cameras around here.
Yeah.
They know all these cameras go into their vault and you can't get the fucking
Yeah,
out.
but what I've actually understood that the more cops, the better, because
likely they're going to do something.
Yeah, exactly, because then they have more people of them even telling them that, hey, they know what they're doing. But the fewer the cops, they can all gang up on you and be like, nobody's here except us four. We'll all be on the same. Yeah, it's. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I agree, but I was just amazed at this many cops and that many cars screeching.
Yeah.
You know why? I know why. Because you can get a ticket, I think, for being a bystander at one of these car shows. So that's probably why nobody's sticking around.
Yeah, but I mean, we can, if we're just simply practicing First Amendment, they can't actually cite us for being a.
Them citing us. I'm just telling you, if I was here for the car show,
yeah.
I would have ran too.
Yeah.
Especially at the age, those are kids. They're probably 18, 20, 16.
Yeah.
20. They got nowhere to be. They're supposed to be in bed. I would have ran too if I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's why I like about the auditing is you understand where that line is. See, I like
Yeah.
it. I gave him lots of room, and you just walked right up, and I went, oh shit, I'm going up there.
Yeah, especially if I'm just walking through. So I know not to interfere with their investigations and stuff. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. So
Okay.
before that, I studied all these auditors on YouTube for like 4 good years before like the pandemic hit. I was like, all right, I got nothing better to do. I want to pursue this.
Oh,
And then
okay. How many
and
subscribers do you have now?
I have like 2,000.
You got to start. You got to send. You can send one to James Madison. Will forward yours on.
Yeah.
They all are. Freeman will too. They're
Yeah.
all doing it, and you know why they do it? Because then they get views and they get. paid for it.
Absolutely, but see, I don't really have editing skills, so mine just goes the way it is. Like a lot of,
If it's a good video, who cares?
yeah, and I still
All you
don't.
gotta see is the video.
I only have a few good ones. A lot of them are just, whatever. But
You know who else promotes other ones is Junkyard Dog, Junkyard News.
Junkyard News,
I think he does too.
yeah,
Because remember, for them, whatever their territory is, they probably already hit everybody in their little territory.
yeah.
So now they're known, and now they can just sit at home and forward if they want, and they probably still do audits and shit. but
Yeah, just the
not
last
as many
one.
as they did in the beginning.
Just the last one I did, they fucked with me, and I was surprised because I'm not used to really getting fucked with. Like I thought the cops are better aware now since fucking auditors are out there like crazy. Like these cops should be specifically trained on auditors, and I'm pretty sure most departments have some sort of disclosure sent out to them.
They are trained.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
with them.
but they.
Scare them so they never come back. Because it's
Yeah.
funny, I was in Vegas about a year ago, and right outside my dad's house they pulled over a guy on a bike.
Yeah.
All the shit Tom Zero talks about, right? If
Yeah.
you're on a bike, then they know you're probably on probation or,
Yeah.
or parole.
Because you don't have a license.
And you're carrying whatever drugs right there on you,
Yeah.
if you have any.
No,
They fuck
that.
with everybody on bikes.
Yeah.
And so they pulled somebody over on a bike. So I just walked by and I went, oh, I'm going to film this. So I
Yeah.
filmed it for about a half an hour. The funniest thing about this is it looked like the Three Stooges trying to get that bike on one of the cop cars. And you know why?
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure it out. They normally would have just arrested the guy and left the fucking bike on the street. They were only trying to take the bike with them because I was filming them.
Yeah.
And I could see them. They kept looking over and talking to me, but I'm like, oh, I'm across the street. It's on that side of the street. I'm filming. Right?
No, and I've talked to many cops, and I've talked to undercover detectives, and they're like, yeah, I mean, do it. It keeps us honest, is what they say, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, we
Yeah, but
actually.
wait a minute. Listen to this. Let me
Yeah.
finish the story. So I turn around to leave after they're all breaking up and leaving, and I walk in my dad's neighborhood, and instead of crossing the street this way, I cross like that going towards my dad's house. Cop came back around, pulled me over, and gave me a jaywalking ticket. Just to focus.
Yeah, and they are going to
So
do
he gave
that.
me a ticket and everything, but I didn't go to my dad's house. I filmed it. My dad came out and filmed it, so
Yeah.
he's got film of it. But they didn't know that we were related, right? So writes me a ticket. I go to court, fight it, and then get it tossed out. But I'm just saying, they fuck with us. That's how they were fucking with me.
Yeah.
So finally, man, you can see. Look at all this.
Yeah, and I smell the tires too now. It's weird that.
Yeah, so there was a pretty good sized road show going on there. Quite cool.
No, and the thing is, like, we're like as recorders, right, and auditors, we're like the ultimate protectors, and the thing is, the cops have no obligatory duty to protect. It's ruled by the Supreme Court.
Only themselves.
Yeah, so we actually, as auditors, we do protect because we have the ultimate tool that keeps everybody honest and safe.
So do you have a scanner? Do you listen to the...
So I just ordered me a scanner. I was just going off the scanner apps until now, and then they've been starting to block all of them because they seen me out there on their calls and shit, and I sometimes arrive before they do. They're blocking the scanners. Like, it's so strange. I don't know whether it's...
to get the actual signal before it goes through the apps, because it's getting lost in the app somewhere.
No, the apps are getting blocked by these guys. These guys are purposely...
Oh, the apps are getting taken down.
Yeah, or like blocked. Like these, it will say that channel is not available to public, and I'm not sure whether they're legally allowed to do that because it should be public access.
Right. Yeah. Well, but you know what they did in L.A. I mean, you see it on Tom Zebra. L.A. sheriffs, they encrypted.
Yeah, so they did that.
So
Like,
you can't hear the scanner anymore either.
yeah, exactly.
You just got to go with what he you know. I don't know how he's doing it now.
So I'm like, hey, that doesn't allow us to do our job, and plus that should be public records because, hey, the public has to be able to know. And their argument is, hey, so does the bad guys know, but hey, our good guys are a lot more important than the bad guys.
All right, so here we'll put my first video.
Yeah.
So this is, what's your first name?
Neil,
From First Man Audit, right?
yeah, from First Man Audit.
Me and Neil showed up and both of us took care of this audit tonight. We finally scared the cops out of here.
First Man Audits, like, share, and
So
subscribe.
go to his channel. He's here locally in San Jose too.
I say peace
Yeah, I
out.
have a bunch of videos, but I've never uploaded them.
Yeah, dude,
I've been-
subscribe to my stuff, and it's like, dude, do it. Eventually,
I don't have a lot around here. Like I said, I just have shit when I'm in Vegas or wherever.
yeah,
I'm
that's
at.
even
If
better.
I'm driving along and I see it,
Yeah.
fucking with somebody, I'll pull over and talk to them.
Yeah, dude,
I mean, and film it.
definitely, bro.
Sometimes it doesn't work out.